impression is that this is a very well run classroom. She really does know her way around how to get the management skills back into place when the students are maybe having a hard time sitting down, and she does make those accommodations for them, just always making sure that she's giving students attention who are not following the rules or sitting still. But she never diverts that management away from her class, which I think is great. So she's able to differentiate for certain students without just having the entire class be focused on that one thing of classroom management, which I really would like to use and implement in my own classes. That's a really needed skill, especially for the younger students. She asked for one boy, the one boy who has a very difficult time sitting down. She waits for him to come up for attendance, which I think is great for self-management skills that he might be lacking. So I think she does that on purpose. She uses TPR to make sure that students will are following the rules. It's kind of like a call and response, and she has a really good chant or song to get the students to like listen and be quiet and all these important classroom rules. She pauses the video to make sure students are understanding. She's always checking in with the students, and she uses that good song to get the students to be sitting still and listening and raising their hands. I like that she has the thumbs up, thumbs down check in, and she definitely is using homogeneous grouping with these students. For the students that are having a difficult time or maybe have some sort of special needs, she's grouping them together. And I think that's really great that she's just doing grouping, just so that she can have the students learn at their own pace and to be able to go around to each station and check in with them and have that important one-on-one time that is definitely needed. And I think the exit ticket was really great, just to make sure that that exit ticket was an assessment to make sure that the students, got the information and were able to produce. And it was probably a good review for students that weren't quite there yet. And it's really good that she does this inquiry group discussion before she goes into the group work. I like her use of the technology. It's a great way for the students to, it's kind of what I've learned in Montessori with the different numbering, and so they can actually get amounts. They can see for themselves what 3 looks like instead of just the symbol 3. And so my only critique of her is that I feel like she could have prepared some better explanations. I feel like she just kind of trailed off into her sentences with adult speak, which isn't really, I don't feel like, kid friendly sometimes for her class rules or her objectives. And besides that, maybe she could have modeled a little bit more for the I do and we do and you do. I felt like there was maybe some more modeling that could have been done there. But overall, I feel like this was a very effective class, and she's a very she's a seasoned teacher, and she puts a lot of preparation, especially in her activities and group work, and a lot of thought, because I thought that was a very nice class. And I would like to definitely use some of those stations if I go back into kindergarten and primary school. I'll definitely take some notes about that was a very effective way to teach amounts. So she did great.